Okay, so I'm going to open the palette. I'm opening the palette.
And I waited for the recording.
Oh, I didn't send. Okay, I'll send it just now. I'm going to upload it on YouTube, then I'll send you the link.
Okay.
So the first thing, we'll look for application config. The application config. Okay. Then we'll look for the profile config. The profile config. This one. So for configuration, we just need those two. Okay. We are going to rename this. So we've got application. Config. Okay. Do you still remember the applications that we need to use? There's database, there's email, there's print, there's HTTP, there's also FTP, isn't it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So this scenario, when you look at this scenario, it's quality of service, low traffic light conditions. So whatever, anyway, before we get there, let us start configuring. Let's go to the profile. You right click, edit attributes. Then you go to profile configuration. You expand profile configurations. So when you look at this scenario, this design, how many profiles do you see there? How many profiles do you see?
On which one?
On the network, the same network, what you see. Profiles are subnets. Profiles are subnets. We've got three profiles.
Oh,
There's China.
Three.
Yes, so
Yes,
you go to where it's written number of rows, you click on 0, then click on 3. Okay, then you expand the first, enter profile name, you expand, just enter profile name, let's say China. Okay, application not yet, we haven't put in applications. You go to another one, enter profile name. This time we say UK. We say UK. Then the last one, enter profile name. It's Boston. It's Boston. And you click OK. So we have configured the profiles, just the profiles, but we haven't entered the applications. In UK, no applications. All right. Then let's go to applications, edit attributes. We go to application definition. You expand application definitions, number of rows. How many applications do we have? We've got database, we've got print, we've got HTTP, we've got FTP, we've got, we have to open to be sure, we need to open the actual coursework. We might configure what is not there.
Yeah, can't open it from here.
Okay, I'll open it. So, Okay, so for the benzene, we'll start with London. So they're saying there are those additional 5. So meaning on top of these application I mentioned, we have to include video and voice, because in London they have got video. These additional 5 have got video. Then in benzene they also have video, but in benzene there is voice. There is voice and video. Okay. So when we are entering, when we are configuring there, we are going to say, is it 7? Okay, let's try to put 7. Okay, so enter application name. You expand the first one. Okay, if you are not sure, first of all, before entering the name, you can go to description. We have database. So we are going to enter database. We are going to enter database. This one, let it be database light. Let it be database light. Okay. Let it be database light. All right. Then go to database. We'll get a low load, or you can just say low load. Okay. So let's have another database, but instead of a low load, we are going to have high load. Remember, they are going to have 2 scenarios. One scenario to be using light intense, the other scenario to be using high intense. Okay. So meaning that you have to configure already the applications already configured. So this one will be database high load. Be database high load. Okay. Then we have let's get email. We are going to get low email. So type email, low load. Get another database, another email, I mean, which will be email high load. So we have another email high load. Then we get another one. This time we get FTP low load. Then you type FTP low load. FTP low load. Then we get another one. FTP high load. FTP. Another one. We already have low load and high load FTP, right? Do we still okay?
Yeah, it's there. So there.
All right. Let's get HTTP this time. We're getting HTTP. HTTP light browsing. So type HTTP light browsing. Oh, so we have to enter more fields this side. Let's try to add 3. Oh, let's try to add 3 so that we have 10. Okay, so we have a light browsing HTTP. We can also have HTTP with browsing. So HTTP heavy browsing. Now we also get another one. This time we're getting print. Print, you can either have a black and white or color. Okay, so we are going to have black and white print. Black and white. Then another print. Another print color. Print color. We add some more fields. Let's have 14. 14. Yeah. 14. Then we can have video conferencing. We are going to have a low resolution video. So video conferencing, video conferencing. Then we have another video conferencing, high resolution video conferencing, high resolution. Voice. We have PCM. Okay, for the voice, we have low. We have low quality speech. Okay, so we have voice. Right.
So also we are using IP phones, right? So
yes. For the VoIP, it's IP phones, definitely. It's IP phones.
Okay.
And we are assuming that at some point the switches are also power over Ethernet, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Then so we can have another. The remaining. Can have the remaining voice. So we got a low. Let's get the IP telephone. IP telephone, consider it to be on a higher version. So we just say voice higher resolution. Okay, and we click OK. All right. So when we go back to the applications, so we get it. So we have 7 applications. There are 7 applications on that. The entries it's double, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. Double.
So we click OK. Let's go back to the profiles. We go back to the profile. We go back to the profile. We'll start with China. We expand also applications. So in China, they are going to, remember in China, that's where we have benzene, right? They have all the services because they've got a voice and they've got voice and video.
And
so just go to edit. Oh, yeah. Let's say 14. We can just type 14, right? So the applications, this time it will be easier because when you expand application, when you click on application name, it loads because it's getting from what we have already configured. So we'll be just selecting, as you can see. So we'll get database slow load, The second one will get it database high load. All right. The third one, it's email low load. Email low load. The next one will be email high load. We got FTP low load, then FTP high load. And another one is HTTP light browsing, then HTTP deep browsing. Black and white print, then the other one will get it color. We get video conference, high resolution, and video conference. Just video conferencing also. One is missing. We skipped one, right? Oh, we have these two above here.
This something is missing.
Voice, low speech.
Daddy, you're making noise.
And voice, high speech. So you have to change the operation mode. When you look at the operation mode, it's written in operation mode serial ordered. Serial is like a get down. Go and play outside. No, down. Serial is like a simplex communication, okay, where one communication is happening in one direction. So we have to change it from that mode to simultaneous. We just click there and you say simultaneous. And then we click operation mode. Let's see, operation mode. I want to make sure if it just one entry. Okay, so yeah, everything is okay there. So now you click here. Okay. You click OK. So we can go back to the applications. Let's see the applications. Yeah. Then we go back to the. Okay. Expand. So meaning we've just given China the applications. Okay, as you can see, China we've given them, but we haven't done it with UK and Boston. Hey, you're making noise. Go and sit there. Okay, so let's go to UK. In UK, they have got 6 applications because there's no voice there. Even in Boston, there are 6 applications. There's no voice there. So you go to profile as UK, application. So let's say 12. We said 12. So we have 12. Okay. Yeah. So definitely got a database low load and the database high load. We've got email low load and email high load. FTP low load and FTP load. HTTP like browsing and HTTP browsing. Print black and white and print color. Then we can have video. We can have video. Remember, there is no voice. Then we change operation mode to simultaneous. Okay. Then we configure also Boston. Even Boston applications are 12, 6. Database I load. Database load. Database I load. Put email, then FTP load, FTP load, then HTTP like browsing, and HTTP browsing, HTTP print black and white, print color. Then, oh, there's no voice. It's video conference, high load, and high resolution, and this is low, this is high. Then you change operation mode to simultaneous. Then you click OK. So when you go to profile, under profiles, we have these profiles. When we go into China, those are the applications. And when we go to UK, applications, those are the applications. And when we go to Boston, those are the applications. So we have configured. When you are configuring, when you've got a wide area network, let's say you don't put these application profile config and application config inside the subnet. If you put inside the subnet, meaning that you are just configuring that particular subnet. So the best way is to configure outside, because it is outside. Yeah, outside to cover all the scenarios. I mean, all the applications. So let me start with UK, or let me start with Boston. Let's go in Boston. We are going to configure this subnet, this local area network. We'll start with a server, okay? We'll start with a server. So click the server, edit attributes, then go to applications, okay? So what we are just configuring there, we are configuring the supported profiles and supported services. So we'll start with the supported profiles, click on none, then go to edit. The supported profile, below there where it's written 0, 0, click there, say supported profile is 1, so select 1. Why is that supported profile is 1? Because this server only supports Boston. So when you go to none, the profiles will come and select Boston. Are we clear?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Then you click OK. Then go to supported services. This server, how many services are in Boston? 6, isn't it? Which is 12.
Yes.
So just say edit, then type 12, and click inside there. So where it says none there, I mean none inside, pick database low load, database high load, email low load, email high load, FTP low load, FTP load, HTTP browsing, HTTP browsing, print black and white, print color. I said 12, right? Okay, we have these two remaining. Then we have video, high load and low load, right? So we click OK, then click OK. So we configure that server. Configure that server. Ampalo, you are scratching the table. Look. Get down. Go there. I'm going to beat you. Okay, so now, remember whatever we are doing, this is what's supposed to be in the documentation. This is what is supposed to be in the documentation. It's what makes a report. So in here, remember we've got ordinary users and super users. All of them are 5.5. So ordinary users are using services like print, they're using services like database, services like email, HTTP, and FTP. Okay. But they're not using video. But we are going to, the super users are going to use this application I mentioned together with a video. That's what makes them superior over the other users, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
So let's go to ordinary users. Right click, add attribute. Okay, go to applications. Then supported profiles, remember, it's only one, still Boston. We are in Boston, right? Then supported services, add attributes, 6. So they are type 6, okay? So in this case, these 6 are low intensity. We shouldn't forget low intensity. So click database, get database low load, get email low load, get FTP. You know what the coursework is telling us? These FTPs are not configured in this LAN. They are supported remotely. So I've forgotten one thing. We have to remove them from the server in this local server, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so we just put
Yes, supported.
Just put then we are going to give them black and white printer. We're going to give them black and white printer. Okay, this is okay. Then let's remove to in this case we'll remove to 4. Yeah, so that those ones are gone. 4. All right. Actually 3, not 4.
3.
Or FTP. Is FTP local or it's also remote? Oh, FTP. Oh, I forgot print. Print is there. What about email? Oh, they can have. Oh, email is there. Okay.
FTP is remote.
FTP is remote. What about HTTP? It's remote, huh? Okay, actually, these ones, they have 3. Okay? Then what we do, we go to the server. We made a mistake. I made a mistake on the server there. Applications. Let's remove supported services, edit. We have to remove FTP. How do we remove it? How do we remove it? Okay. Exclude matching row, keep matching, sort row. We have to remove about 4 of them, eh? So meaning you are remaining with 8. Isn't it?
Yes.
8. Yeah, we are remaining with 8. So meaning we should maintain, we have to put the print color and black and white. Okay, it's done, huh? Okay, so we shouldn't configure what the server is not supposed to do. Okay, so now let's go to super users. Super users. These ones are the ones supported profiles. First of all, it's one which is Boston. Boston, yeah. Then supported services. Which services are in here? 6. So you type 6. Remember, all of them are low intensity. Database low load, email low load. There is something. Okay. You know what? We should put the FTP, okay, and HTTP, as well as print. We give them color, then video. Do you know why I've done this? Users, they're entitled to use this application, but they are being serviced remotely. Okay? Isn't it?
Yeah.
They are serviced remotely. What is not going to have these services? It's a server, but users, they are using this. But if the network is down, meaning that these services can't be accessed remotely because the servers on the other side are down. So, meaning even the ordinary users, we should give them, we are giving them 2 more. We are giving them, so 5. I don't know how I forgot. So FTP low load and HTTP like browsing, isn't it?
Yes.
So let's say the ordinary users, they are accessing HTTP, they will try to find out from this server, but they have the services, but this server is not servicing them. They will now route via this router to access them to the headquarters, which is London, isn't it? We'll just direct London, that these services are supposed to help or to serve Boston and China remotely, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So now we have configured this subnet. Let's go out of this palette, this subnet. Let's go to China. Let's go to China. Let's go to server first. So applications, they are still using, this server is still using 6 because we are not including FTP and HTTP. So we said 12. Oh, we said 8. 8, right? So supported profiles, first of all, is one, which is China in this case, right? Then supported services, we say 8. So we have database, low load, email low load, FTP low load, HTTP light browsing, black and white print, then video, as well as voice. Have we left something else? Have we put database?
That's all.
What have we left out? Oh, I miscalculated. I miscalculated, didn't it? Oh, voice supposed to be low load. Everything is low load. Okay, so meaning we're having 7.
That's 7.
And you click OK. All right. Then we go to these users, ordinary users, supported profiles. It's 1, which is China. All right. Supported services. We've got 7, isn't it?
7. Yeah.
No, we've got maybe 6.
Not 6.
6, right? Let's try.
Yes, 6.
Let's put database, email, FTP, HTTP, live browsing, print, black and white.
Video.
No, these ones are not using video, so it's 5. They're not using video, remember? You remembered, right?
Yeah.
You see, the super users which will use video and voice. Super users are using video and voice. So when we are configuring the super users, oh, we forgot some things. Let's see. Have we put HTTP and FTP? Okay.
I didn't see.
Okay, then there. Supported profiles. 1, which is China. All right. Supported services. We are going to put 7 because there is database low load, email low load, FTP, HTTP, print, black and white. There is video and voice. Okay, so we have configured China also. Then we have to get out of the subnet. Then we go to UK. This is the headquarters. So this server, when you are configuring this server on the supported profiles, this is where you say supporting all the 3, right?
Yeah.
Supporting China,
Yes.
supporting UK, and Boston. Okay. Then edit applications.
So this one will have all the applications, right?
Yeah, all the application. In short, we are supposed to say, oh, have you seen?
Yeah.
Just oh, then click OK. Then now we configure its users. Supported profiles. It's ordinary users. They have got 5. So you type 5 there. They have. What am I doing? Oh, supported profiles for that ordinary users, it's 1. This one is only for UK. Then supported services. Say, I think it should be 5. These are just ordinary users, so they are using database low load, database email low load. Then,
You've put high load on the database.
oh yeah, thank you. FTP low load, HTTP light browsing, and print black and white. Okay. Then we go to super users, applications, profile 1, which is UK, supported services. These have got 6. They are super users because they have got video low load. Okay. Database low load, email low load, FTP low load, HTTP live browsing, which is low load, and black and white. Okay. We have configured this network. So the next step when you
so the super users in the last one, why are they using low?
No, remember this scenario is for low load. Everything is low load in here. Even if you have got video, but it's low load.
Low load.
Yes, everything is supposed to be low load. But when you go to another scenario, we duplicate this same one, everything will change. All of them, the application changes to high load. The application will change to high load. Okay?
Okay.
So now let's run this scenario. You have to right click, you go to choose individual statistics. But before that, let's go to the coursework. The coursework. We have to see what the coursework is telling us to measure or to investigate. Make sure that your traffic parameters from the application. What's the matrix for this? Have they put the matrix? What they want us to investigate?
Yes, I think at the towards the end.
Towards the end. Okay.
That's there.
Where?
On EOI it says run 2 scenarios for each queuing discipline.
Oh. Oh, I see. So we have to configure. We have to configure the. Let's see. Please describe design aspect link switches routers application traffic performance metrics measured etc. Okay, they are saying links, switches, routers, application running traffic generated performance matrix measured etc. And any assumption we may decide to make. Choose at least 3 different queuing disciplines, one of which would be weighted fair queuing, queuing. So in short, we have to configure, first of all, quite of service. Okay. This is quite of service. We can put the quite of service attribute. And put the quite of service attribute. So this is the QS. We edit attributes. Let's configure. There's weighted fair queuing, there's proud queuing, there's FIFO. Let me configure weighted fair queuing. Weighted fair queuing. Number of rows 5. You can enter the name Maybe protocol based. Okay, it's a protocol based. Then protocol based. Okay. Protocol based. Maybe you can also implement a quality of service on the port based. Port based. This is a port based. So in this case, so this is just for weighted fair queuing. Then we go to protocols. Yes. Supposed to show. Part of service. So we configure. We say the weighted fair queuing. Yeah. Then we set the protocol based unit. And then you click OK. So have you seen that the part of service is implemented? Now we have to select it. It's up to us to select what we want to be measured in part of service. Then when we go to choose individual statistics, I just want to implement the links. Let's just implement the links point to point. So we'll get a queuing delay inbound, queuing delay outbound, throughput inbound, throughput outbound, bits per second, not packets. Then you can get also utilization inbound and outbound. Then you click OK. Isn't it? So
yes,
let's go to run. 1 hour is too much. Let's put it in minutes for now. Then we set 10 minutes. Then apply. Okay. Let's wait to see how far it will run. Okay, it's collecting the results. Did you follow step by step? Anyway, the video will be sent to you so that before you attempt, watch the video again. Then I would want you to configure that network you have designed. So let's correct so right now it is collecting the results. By the way, let me cancel this and put it maybe 5 minutes. This will still take time. But for the result, for the graphs that you collect for the actual assignment, you have to run it 1 hour, because 1 hour it will collect all the traffic it will be collected and it will give a proper graph. Okay. So in this case, let's say run. I'll say just a few minutes so that it finishes fast.
Okay, lunch. It's lunch.
Lunch this time?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the day.
Okay. How is the baby?
Who is the baby?
it's okay now. It's fine.
Okay, that's nice. We thank God.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
Is it? It's so cute. It's so cute.
Okay, this one will finish.
It's a cute baby on daddy. On the laptop. It looks shiny and good. Oh.
Okay, to finish soon. To finish soon. Do you work on the weekends as well?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. So we are going to configure this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to configure it so that I see and we try to get some graphs, explain on the graphs, and we can start having theory as well.
Okay.
So when you configure, we are going to duplicate the scenario together. I think tomorrow we should have a class, isn't it?
Yes, we can.
I think we can have a class around in the evening around 18. Around 18 or 18:30. Yes. So we are going to duplicate the second scenario. Then this second scenario, we can configure it with either priority queuing or either with FIFO, because they're just two scenarios. There are two scenarios.
Yes.
Okay. So this scenario will change it. It will be scenario 1. Quite of service in brackets will put weighted fair queuing, because the scenario should be named after what we have implemented, isn't it?
Yes.
Then scenario 2 will be quite of service in brackets will put it, let's say, priority queuing.
Yes.
Have you worked on the, try to do something on the proposal?
Yes, I've already started. Mr. Swesh was guiding me. So I've done something there.
All right, okay.
Just want to get done and think of other things.
It's only December it will be done. You even think of doing masters or certifications. Which certifications do you have?
Cisco, and right now I'm doing the one for Java.
Oh, I'm finishing my Cisco. In fact, I'm finished.
Oh, okay.
I finished Cisco with the network works in Dubai.
Ah, okay, that's nice. Although
Then
me, I'm
I
more
want to
into
do also ethical hacking, CCNP security.
CCNP.
CCNP security.
Is it more practical? Because that other ECH one, it's too.
I think it's
I
more,
don't really trust that one.
You know what? They have changed the syllabus. The exam code is now, everything has changed. So what they had last year and this year is different. This year it's more practical oriented.
Oh yeah.
Even the CCNA one, I did the new one, 200 to 301.
Ah.
And they have changed the code.
So I'll get there on Sunday.
Yeah. Okay, so it has finished running. Let's see what we can collect. Then we can go to the results. Yeah. Object statistics in Boston. Let's see the traffic between a switch and a router, point to point. Let's see the delay. Okay, that's it. So it is working. But right now, we can't do anything, not until we have two scenarios. Then the purpose is to compare the two scenarios and come up with a better scenario in our conclusion, isn't it?
Yes.
So today, we can end here. Now configure your design. Then when you configure it, tomorrow, we are going to duplicate the scenario. Then on the other scenario, we configure the other quality of service. Then we run it and then try to compare this one and the one we'll do tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
All right.
So the videos are coming today.
Yeah, actually, let me even upload. Let me upload this one and send it, and the one we did the previous day. They are coming today.
So on YouTube, on YouTube, they'll be accessed by everyone.
No, it will be just for you.
Oh, okay.
You know why I want to put it on YouTube? So that even if you lose it, I know that I'm saying, you know why I want to put it on YouTube? Even if you lose the video, you can still follow the link. I'm not sharing with everyone, it's just you. And it will be restricted to. Okay, so we can end here. The video will come soon.
All right. Okay.
All right. Have a good night.